I'm Morgan and this is Shauna. I'm having her perform the Astrand steady state cycling test to estimate her VO2 max from her heart rate. She's been warming up for about 3 minutes, so we're going to go ahead and bump her from 25 watts up to 100. The reason I bumped her up to 100 is because according to Astrand protocol, she is a healthy female and she has no cardiovascular risks, so we can bump her up to that workload. Before the test started, I asked her RPE, which is her rate of perceived exertion, and it's just how hard she thinks she's working, and it was a 7, which is very light. We took her vital resting values. Her blood pressure was 106/68. Her heart rate was 72 beats per minute, and based on her age, I calculated her max heart rate, and from that max heart rate, calculated a submaximal heart rate range, and it was 115 to 163 beats per minute, which is 60 to 85% of her heart rate max. Since all of these resting values are normal, according to the ACSM guidelines, and she has no signs and symptoms of cardiovascular abnormality, we can continue the test. We adjusted the seat of the bike to the greater trochanter when she was standing so that it's accurate when she's pedaling. And once we get to minute 2 at this test, I'm going to measure her heart rate and blood pressure and get an RPE value to see if she's got into that submaximal heart rate range. How are you doing, Shauna?
Pretty good.
I'm going to go ahead and take your blood pressure real quick. Thank you. Hold that for me. Thank you. All right. Your blood pressure is 142/70. So I'm going to go ahead and take your heart rate for 15 seconds on your radial pulse. All right, heart rate is 144. And could you tell me on this scale how you're feeling right now?
Somewhat hard.
All right, somewhat hard is going to be a 13 on that RPE scale. So we're going to have you continue riding at this same workload. Are you doing okay? Feeling fine?
Yep.
At minute 5 and 6, I'm going to measure your heart rate and get an RPE, and at that minute 5, I'm going to measure your blood pressure as well. Okay. We're going to make sure you're staying, we're going to see how your heart rate goes, and then if at minute 6, you're within 5 beats per minute of minute 5 for your heart rate, we'll go ahead and cancel the test. We want to get you to that steady state. Doing great. Minute 4, so I'm just going to go ahead and get an RPE from you.
Probably between somewhat hard and hard.
Somewhat hard and hard. All right, that's about a 14. All right. You're doing great. Good workout, huh?
Working hard or hardly working.
All right, we're approaching that 5 minutes, so I'm going to get ready to take another blood pressure first from you.
Okay.
Take this from you. Thank you. Yep. blood pressure of 154/70. Go ahead and take your heart rate real quick. Alright, got a heart rate of 39, so 15 seconds, so 156. Alright, so I'm going to ask you your RP one more time while we're here.
Hard.
Hard? Alright. So that's about a 15 on that RPE scale. We're almost to minute 6. You doing alright?
Yep.
Okay. Hopefully we're almost done. Alright, I'm going to take that heart rate one more time. Alright, that time your heart rate was at 160/40 for 15 seconds. So since that falls within 5 beats per minute, it's okay for us to go ahead and cancel this test. So I'm going to take you back down to 25 watts so you can get a cool down. You have reached your steady state when you were in that 5 beats per minute. I'm going to go ahead and observe you and watch for any abnormal signs. Just to make sure that you have a normal response to the cool down. And after you get done with your cool down of about 3 minutes, we're going to check your vitals again and make sure they fall within 10% of your resting values.